Welcome back to the Commissioner's Weekly Recap, ladies and gentlemen. It is your host, me, Clay Major, the one, the only, the Commish of this fantasy football league that we do, that you'll soon hear about. Joined by always my co-host, Joe Lozier. Joe, welcome to the show, brother. Absolutely. Bringing brewskis with you. Man. There we go. No, I got a little arsenal. I'm sorry. We just got done doing business, dude. We ladies and gentlemen, the Commish offices ring now must feel like 93.5 FM in California, son. You're just walking through and there's just shows, content. That's what we do, Joe. Yeah. Welcome back, man. How do you feel?
Thanks for having me. Well, I'm still in first place.
Still in first place. Yes, you are, man. Playoffs at the end of the day.
Unfortunately, they don't.
But they don't. You would have number one overall seed.
It'd be a pretty wild time.
There's like 5 different opponents you could potentially have, maybe even 6, and Mason gets his shit together. As always, we are official, unofficial sponsor Fireball joining us in the house.
Mason got his shit together this week.
Oh, I reminded Mason that he put $25 in to start the year, so he might want to.
He still didn't pay me. He still has not paid me.
Why do you keep letting him get away with this? Players Association Union Representative is not meant to get pushed around. Mason is not some Al Capone-like figure pushing you in the dark New York alleys.
Forfeit week 11.
No, he should have to forfeit the week he beat me. Anyways,
you have to forfeit every week.
Official, unofficial sponsor.
If you paid for the playoffs, you can't go into the playoffs.
Yeah. Damn your record. Joe, you're going to need this shot because we're starting off the recap. Dirty Randy snapping the Ray Charles' 5-game winning streak from the tune of 173 to 112. This was an ass whooping. This was a spanking. Was there any intentions behind this or any built up frustration?
F. Josh Allen.
Well, he didn't have Josh Allen.
F. Josh Allen.
Yeah, F. Josh Allen. Joe, what did you tell Mason after the trade last week that me and Mason made? What did you tell him?
Oh. I said that you stink at fantasy football.
Yeah, you're bad at fantasy football, like really bad. But I love you. I think was the exact quote on that. Mason's new trade acquisitions combined for 60 points.
Yeah,
60 points. That was more than half of Joe's weekly total. Man, those guys could have helped you out, Joe.
Dude, I was watching as soon as Travion Henderson Thursday Night Football put up 30, and I was like. Can I even get my foot into my mouth at this age?
Oh, man.
It was not good.
Joe, your 3 running backs combined in this game for 30 points. You started 3 running backs. They got you 30 points. Travion had 31. So not to rub salt in the wounds. 84 combined for Mason's running backs. They almost tripled you in the running back department there. Mason only had 2 players below the potential. Joe, you had 4.
Yeah.
Mason climbs to 4 and 7. 7th place.
Still alive.
If the playoffs ended today,
they don't.
Which they don't. He would not be in it. But he is making progress. He's beat me. He's beat Joe, arguably the 2 best teams in the league.
I can't. I'm so sorry to go off track. There was a Dan sighting this week. Dan is alive. He responded in the group text.
Yeah, Dan responded.
For the first time, basically all season. Dan is alive.
We'll get to that, Joe, because I got some intel on that for you as well. You dropped 8-3, still first place, so no sweat off your back. The series is split, though.
Ooh,
yeah, I know. So some fuel to fire next year. Joe, we both had you in this game. We both got it wrong. Thanks for letting us down. Bound to happen, the 5-game win streak, so that's just unsustainable. Next matchup, we have Run My Tets and 2 in my face. 2 wins in the face of the Fantasy Messiahs for a second time. 154 to 115. Joe, I'm just so excited I won this game. Dan was down practically the same predicament as me when we faced earlier in the season, where he was down by 60 points going into Monday, where I think I was down by 40 actually, but he was down by 60. I put up 60 points on Monday Night Football. I came back to win a game. Dan should have. There's no excuse there. He isn't me.
No.
He don't got that dog in him.
Nope.
He wants the ball sack trophy. That's what he said. He came out of hiding. He came out of hiding, ladies and gentlemen, to tell us after I talk shit. I posted an official Adam Schefter thing, officially eliminated from the playoffs, like you'd seen on like Facebook, before the games even ended, too. So there was a chance.
Ballsy move.
And Dan responded, I just want to keep that trophy.
Yeah.
How embarrassing. This is a ball sack trophy, ladies and gentlemen. You have golden arches. Let me describe it. Golden arches, ball sack, and then granite at the bottom, inscripted, engraved with "You suck balls, loser." Straight out SRQ Fantasy Football League. Why would anybody want that?
Yo.
What's up?
What if never mind. This isn't good content. Please move on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, not good.
Not good content, Joe. Thanks for holding that back. Clay had 3 below the 10 shoulder, including my newest trade acquisition, Lamar Jackson. Man, it could have been more if I would have started Matthew Stafford or just somebody off waivers. Waited for Jackson Dart to heal up.
Instead, you gave Mason.
Well, maybe it was a strategic move, you know. Maybe it was
Is there a trade coming up?
Is there?
Drake and
Oh, gee, yeah, you're trying to talk me into it. No, sir. Joe, no, yeah, please, you were trying to rob me last week before Mason swooped in like a superhero and offered me what I was worth.
The same thing I'm giving you this week.
Dan only had 3 players below the potential.
He's like, I don't need a quarterback. I got less than 10
I have
points.
3 quarterbacks on my roster.
I got less than 10 points from the quarterback that
Jackson
I traded.
Dart's never done that.
Dart also
and I traded backups, Joe.
Yeah, Nico's on your bench, loser.
Clay, I moved to 6 and 5, second place, talking to myself in third person here. So if the playoffs ended today, Joe,
they don't,
which they don't, I'd be second place. Suck it, losers. Dan sucks eggs, going to 2 and 9, eighth place, and he's riding a 6-game losing streak. That's incredible. Round of applause for that, Joe.
You are really good at sucking.
That's who you should have said sucks at fantasy football. There's some records that'll be broken. That's probably going to be one of them. Clay had Clay.
Yeah.
Joe, who's you? Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
So there we are. So 1-1 on the week there. Now we have America's Game of the Week, the Ocho, with this shit. Man. I love the Ocho channel on ESPN News, by the way. Have you ever watched any of that content? Very good stuff. There was a bubblegum blowing contest. I could blow a bigger bubblegum than half these people.
See the one where they were tossing the egg over the bar up high, and they got to catch it on the other side? Thrilling action.
I saw some Bavarians hoist a rock, not even a very large rock. It probably weighs a lot, but they hoist it over their head, run, and throw in a pit of sand. And I watched it for about 20 goddamn minutes. I'm not going to lie to you.
Thrilling.
So we had D's Lutz rubbing his Lutz on the face of Gives Me a Boner, 129 to 112. This was the closest game of the week. Both teams had 3 below the 10 shoulder. With the loss, Gives Me a Boner drops to 6 and 5. 5th place, Joe, out of playoff contention.
It's the same record as you in second place.
Same record as me, ladies and gentlemen. And D's Lutz rises to 6 and 5, 4th place. So if the playoffs ended today, Joe,
they don't,
which they absolutely do not. Andrew would sneak his way in there. Andrew, you sweep the season series against John. That's not going to be good next time we go to Twin Peaks, which look forward to that, brothers. When we go to Twin Peaks, Andrew, get your ass down here, brother. Picks in this one, I had John. I was wrong. You had Andrew. You were right.
I'm so sorry it took me this long to get it. Andrew texted the group on Sunday, not even Monday yet.
Oh, you like it?
Still players going. He said, suck my Lutz.
Yeah, Will Lutz. Suck my Lutz.
Good stuff.
And what did he also say, that drunk idiot? What was the quote underneath the photo?
I'm no mathematician, but I think I might win the fucking championship.
That's the confidence you should have in an AMA fantasy
Damn
league.
right.
I tell you fucking what, Jen.
Especially at 8:48 p.m. During the off season.
Joe, official sponsor, unofficial, official sponsor, Fireball's requesting that we pour shots for this next segment because it is, sir, time now for the one, the only America's
fantasy
football
game
of
the
week
of
this
of
year
this
century. Yay! We made it through.
Nailed it.
Made it through.
Fucking nailed it.
Mahendra faced fewer resistance on the way to beating Love Trains than the U.S. had entering Baghdad. 140-60.
Sorry for interrupting your
That's
score counter.
incredible,
You
is it
just
not?
hit-
Is it not? 140-60. Love Trains, who had a 5-game winning streak 2 weeks ago before I beat them and took the crown. And now they lose to Mahendra without putting up any resistance whatsoever. 60 is the lowest points total of the year. We start 9 players, Joe Lozier. We start 9 players.
How many players did he have under the 10 shoulder?
It gets worse. His kicker was ruled out Thursday. Still playing him, even though we have an open IR spot for J.K. Dobbins, who was on IR. Let's be real with ourselves. Mahendra had 5 below the 10 hold, but he had Josh freaking Allen, man, put up 50 points, which, by the way, in case you're no mathematician at home like Andrew, 50 points is 10 less than 60 that Tuna put up. He could have just started Josh Allen in his fucking kicker and it would have been over. Rant over. Mahendra goes to 6-5, third place. Tuna, who 2 games ago had the 5-game win streak, as I aforementioned, hitherto said, drops to 6-5, sixth place.
No, time out.
Yeah.
I just heard 6-5 so many times.
Oh yeah, Joe. So pretty much we have 8-man league. You're 1 at 8-3.
Yeah.
After that,
Wait. I didn't hear you. Sorry.
You're number 1 at 8-3.
Okay.
You're doing very good.
Got you.
Very good team.
Got you.
So some might say the best team.
You want Drake?
Best team I've ever seen.
You want Drake, man?
No, Joe, we're not going to do that. You should be very grateful for your situation, but my situation looks much better.
Okay.
Much better on this side.
Okay.
That was a good Donald Trump, right?
Yeah, a
A
little bit.
little bit. Yeah, I tried to get it. I'll get the
It was
board.
good. It was good. 6-5.
6-5. So from 2 to 6 place are 6-5 teams. And then you have Mason.
You know mathematician, but that's 5?
That's 5. That's like 66 and 2/3% chance of winning, man. Divided by your 15 and 2/8% chance, added on to that, and that gives us a 78 and 6/3% chance of winning. Can't beat the math.
There's 5 teams at 6-5, 11 weeks into the season.
It's insane.
Man.
Joe, you could technically miss out on the playoffs. A lot needs to happen, but you technically could.
I play Dan again this year.
Oh my God. No, actually, no. You face John in the week, in the year.
I played in sometimes.
That's tough. No, your matchups with Dan are over. You swept him. He was trash.
Huh.
I had Mahendra in this game. You had Tuna. I was right. You were wrong. So we go 2-2. Yeah, there it is. You gotta love it. Look, that's straight from Adam Shefty himself. Okay, that was from it. Look at the awkward face he's making in that photo, ladies and gentlemen. It took me 2 minutes to find an awkward photo of Daniel, and now I scrolled like 1 second. It was crazy. So many. Joe, on the season.
Yeah.
Well, on the week we went 2-2.
Yeah.
On the season, I'm 26-14. You're 22-18.
Oh, okay. So you're saying there's a chance?
I'm saying there's a chance, bud. Beating me in fantasy football and beating the predictions. Now we got the waivers, which I typed these out about 10:30 in the morning. So forgive me if anything changes. That's why I got my co-host Joe here, who you all love. Y'all tell me in the comments how much you love Joe over me. Quit doing that, okay? I'm a good host. He's a good man, but you gotta give me some flowers. Priorities. Andrew dropped Kate Otten and added Matthew Stafford, which is probably good because Bo Nix has sucked for probably the past 10 weeks now.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Mahendra was a big spender this year. He got back to 6-5, and he's like, boom, baby.
Mahendra does not give a
push.
fuck.
He does not give a fuck.
Priority.
He do not give a fuck. It's that time of the season. He's like, I don't got number 1. I don't need it. He dropped Isaiah Pacheco, Chris Boswell, and Chuba Hubbard. Might be a good pickup for you, Joe. Added Sean Tucker, Jack Bates, and the Tampa Bay defense. Why would you have the Tampa Bay defense against the Rams?
Tampa Bay defense against the Rams. I saw that somewhere else too. I'm not going to mention another league that I'm in, but somebody else picked up the Tampa Bay defense. I don't get it.
Mahendra's got that. Matthew Stafford has to throw an interception. If you would watch the Bucket podcast, which we ended before this, Matthew Stafford has to throw a pick since.
Bro, he's just getting ahead of the game. We got all them soft matchups after the Rams. We have a ton of the Bucks have a ton of soft.
I feel like if that were the case, then don't pick up Sean Tucker.
That was for this week. The Bucks defense. Yo, he's a doctor. All right.
I get it. He's got tax write-offs. He knew about Kyle Monangi, whoever the hell that is.
And then
Still unsure. I blinked and he had one great week, and that was it. Non-priorities, I dropped Baltimore defense, which did pretty good last week. I think 17 points for me. And added the Cleveland defense because they're going against the stinking Raiders who cannot block to save their lives. Geno Smith sucks. Pete Carroll's 100 years old. And Chip Kelly was at his height with a dogfighting criminal who I love. Shout out Mike Vick.
No, not shout out Mike Vick.
Yeah, one love.
Yeah, no.
R.I.P. Those were gang signs.
Post his
Post-printing
stuff.
Post-print.
Ray Charles, aka this guy, dropped the Kansas City defense, picked up Michael Wilson because he doesn't have any wide receivers. 8-3, no wide receivers.
Yeah, you could have had J-Mo Tet even. You might even had Tet. Could you imagine?
I wouldn't trade it for him. Dirty Randy's Mason. Mason went on a waiver wire spree. What are you talking about? He had 31 points and then he had 10, 5, 6, and 4.
I just Cam Newton memed you.
Afterwards,
I did it on the Bucket podcast one time, man. That's great.
What does Mason do at 3:36 from 3:36 to 3:43 p.m. on Wednesdays? He goes poop because he made his waiver wire transactions. He dropped Sam Laporta.
Oh, wow.
Picked up Jason Myers.
Okay, that's
He
cool.
added Kenneth Gainwell. Not bad. Yeah. Maybe.
Okay.
You know. And then dropped Bill. He dropped Bill and picked up Brock 30.
Bill.
He picked up Bill. Or he got Bill.
Frosky.
He picked up Mr. Relevant. And that'll lead you to that.
Absolutely, Joe. If you don't mind, can you go ahead and get that projected points total for Mason? Because I know it's coming up because that was after the printing. Thank you for saying that. So we're going to need to know that. But thank you, sir. Thank you. Just get me close. Doesn't have to be very accurate. Just get me close. Now it's time for the 3P segment.
129.
129. Now it's time for the 3P segment. Joe, take it away. Tell the fans who is sponsoring it and what we do here. Okay, I'll get you updated too.
Let me give you a little inside information. Thank you to our unofficial sponsor, Fireball. Or I would really thank you, like a real thank you, if you would just sponsor us because I hated walking into the gas station.
No, there's no hate. We love you all. Sponsor us. We love you. You taste so good. Don't listen to him. Joe,
I was getting judged at Publix.
This is
with a handle of Fireball.
This is the what segment?
The 3Ps,
where we do
pools,
projections,
and
pizza. We did it. D's Lutz is 6-5, fourth place, looking to get revenge against his brother in the Blood Brother Bowl. The Fantasy Messiah is 8th place.
Take your shot because we're about to hammer these. I take Andrew.
Oh, wow. Dan's last win was back in week 5 against his brother, currently on a 6-game losing streak. Dan hopes to play the spoiler in this one. Buys and injuries. Keenan Allen, Jalen Waddle, Broncos D. Only D on Dan's roster is on bye. Bucky is questionable. Andrew's got A-Chan, Bo Nix, McConkey. Joe, you remember McConkey?
Oh,
what was that, second or third round for you?
He's a quarterback. Maybe I can go ahead and talk to him.
That's how you make moves, dog. That's how. Oh, maybe I could go talk to him.
You have quarterbacks.
Oh, I do. Kamani Vidal and Will Lutz, namesake, only kicker on roster as well as on bye. Projected in this one.
He has Matthew Stafford on his bench. He's good.
Against the Bucks. Dan is 107 to 93. However, at the time, there was no defense for Daniel and no kicker for Andrew. And actually no quarterback, I think, either.
No quarterback
either. Well, I think I might have added Matt Stafford to that. Anyways, picks in this one. I have Andrew. You had who? Andrew?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we'll ever pick Dan again. That's just a loss when it happened. Next up, we have the Dirty Randy's 4-7, 7th place, looking to keep his playoffs hopes alive. Crazy enough as that sounds, against the G5 Thundercats, who are in 3rd place, 6-5. Mason won the last matchup, 158 to 134. Buys in this one. Mason's got Debo, Bill, and Vicker.
He doesn't have Bill.
Oh, I'm sorry. Once again, this is printed before. So ignore Bill. Laporta's not there. Wilson's on IR. And in the IR slot. Mahendra has Franklin on bye, Stevenson questionable, and Warren questionable. Which is funny because Mason now has Gainwell. So that's actually Mason's balling.
Yo.
Mason
Yo.
Mason's balling. Projected in this one's 129 to 118 Mason. Mason, that is with a kicker, right, Joe?
125. Yeah.
125?
With a kicker.
Sorry. 125 with a kicker. I got Mason in this one. Who you got, brother?
Wait. 129 with a kicker. Yeah. No, I got Mason.
Uh-oh. Here's where it gets intense, Joe.
It's time for America's Game of the Week, the Ocho.
The Ocho, man. Not good enough to be on prime time, but good enough to get a slot on the news.
You got me in tuna.
Yeah, I got the love train looking to keep the train on the tracks against the Ray Charles.
Yeah.
6-5, sixth place for Tuna. 8-3, first place for Joe. Tuna won the last matchup, 159 to 103. So not so fast, my friend, as Lee Corso likes to say. Buys and injuries. Tuna's got Dobbins on IR, however, not in the IR spot. Just got him on IR, chilling on his bench. RJ Harvey's on bye. McLaurin's on bye. Jamar Chase is suspended, who he's starting.
No, it's not. I texted him.
Oh, he changed already?
So
good man,
yeah.
Tuna. I do give you credit for that.
Union representative.
Yeah.
I texted my opponent.
And you are good on honor, man, trustworthy, integrity, honorable man. Thank you very much. Honor man. I like that better.
Honor man.
Jacobs is questionable. You have Sutton on bye, and London is doubtful. That's your top two receivers. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Devontae Smith. You would think if I was like, hey, by the way, you have a wide receiver not playing, he'd put somebody in besides.
Nope, Devontae Smith. Projected, I used Love and Devontae Smith for Tuna's projections at 117.66.
117.
Yep. And then you're at 125.
Yep.
Joe, picks in this one. I got you.
Damn it, Clay. How am I ever going to make up ground?
I know where you pick. I know where you pick.
Of course.
We're back. But yeah, hit okay on there, Joe Lozier. Hit okay on there. Hit okay. The government's, they've brought us down. They're trying to take us off this, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. We're hitting okay. You can't stop this. The people need to hear this. This is People Radio. This is Commish Clay coming in live. Good morning, Vietnam.
Yes, I'm gonna beat.
You got you.
Tuna, of course.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Duh.
Now it's time for
America's
fantasy
football
game
of
the
week
of
our this
year
of
our
century.
Game! Brought to you by our official, unofficial sponsor, Fireball, ladies and gentlemen. We have a doozy on tap for you. We have the Gives Me a Boner getting it on with the Rub My Tets and Two in My Faces. Two of the dirtiest team names in the league. Next to Dirty Randy's, that's literally dirty. I am 6-5 in second place. John is 6-5 in fifth place, which is insane.
Insane.
Same record, separated by 3 spots, 3 seeds.
Wow.
John won the last matchup, 138 to 115. We were actually at Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
That was good foreshadowing from earlier in the show. Buys and
Shout
injuries.
out Uncle Frank.
Uncle Frank's great, man. Twin Peaks is also great. I love my girlfriend. Buys injuries. John, Hughes is on bye. Quentin Johnson.
Nikki.
And Marvin Harrison is questionable. That's both the guys I traded to him who have an injury designation and a bye week. That's funny. Clay, no buys. Jackson Dart is on questionable. Projected points total. Highest score of the week, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you call a fucking shootout, son. This is Buccaneers Bills. John's 134.75. I'm 142. Joe, who do you got in this game? I have my answer typed. So it's on there. I ain't changing.
I gotta make up ground somewhere or
You just didn't want to gas me. You didn't want to gas me. I know. Come on, gas me up, dude. It's cool. Who you got? Who you got?
Bro, your team's good. Your team is really good.
Seriously, you wouldn't want to face me in the playoffs.
You know what'd be better? Is if you had Drake, man.
What would it? Is that really an upgrade over Lamar Jackson and Jackson Dart and potentially Joe Burrow?
Um, 6 points last week. Is that going to win you the Super Bowl?
Drake May at 15.
Eh,
Bad games happen.
more than double.
Bad games happen.
I got you, man.
Oh, you got me. That's great because I have, let the record reflect here. Let me draw just a little bit more squiggles on there. John, bingo, John. I have John. I think I'm due for a loss, and I'm going to finish out the year strong going against Mahendra and you and Andrew be my biggest rivals, but I'm going to drop some game in between there.
Yeah, mine. Sucker.
My running back, I can just start my running backs against you, Joe, and it would outscore you. That's been the show, ladies and gentlemen. I am Commish Clay Major. This is my host, as always, Joe Lozier. Joe, what can the people do at home if they like the show?
Like and subscribe. Holla at Fireball. Tell them to sponsor us.
Official, unofficial sponsor.
The little bell button. That little beep, hit that bell button because hit that bell button. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment.
Like, subscribe.
Let us know what you think. If it's bad, that's okay. Hate us, go hate.
Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate the views. We appreciate the comments. Quit saying Joe's good looking and good at hosting a show. I'm the champ here. Understand that. We'll see you all next week as we welcome our official and unofficial sponsor back as we say goodbye to you. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Commish Clay. This is co-host Joe. Good luck. Good night, Cucks.